hear from everyone. And I'm recording this masterclass because there are some people who can't join us live. So it'd be nice if they have this amazing opportunity to watch a replay. So I can see we have some people from Manchester, Berlin, Belgium. I'm here because I struggle to find a connect with people that I feel that are a good fit for me. London, amazing. Wow, we have a really amazing group here of people. I'm so excited. So please also let me know what is your energy level today from 1 to 10, and 10 means that your energy level is like super high, and 1 means that your energy level is a bit low. So please let me know in the comment section what is your energy level today. I would love to hear from everyone, just from 1 to 10. What is your energy level? Okay, so please let me know. So some of you say it seems hard to find quality men these days, a lot of superficial garbage, and not easy to find a man who can hold an intellectual conversation. I'm here to increase my awareness and find out what I don't know. I'm back. Okay, so if you already know me, please type 1. But if you are like completely new and you never ever met me before, just type 2. Okay, so please let me know if you ever met me before, or this is like a completely a new meeting for you. Okay, so please let me know in the comment section. So I can see that there are some new people, there are people who already know me. Okay, so that's amazing. So are we ready to start? Please let me know. Oh, I can see we have a good number of people, 50 people on Zoom, some people also on Facebook. So that's amazing. So are we ready to get started? Another intention, I'm here to try to understand why the connections in nowadays is so hard. Here for a first time. Okay, lovely. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to share my presentation, yes, because we are here for a reason and we don't want to waste your time, yes, so we are here for a reason. Okay, so I'll share my screen. Everyone can see my screen. Please let me know in the comment section if you can see my screen. So once again, welcome to my masterclass, Attract a Man on Your Level. So before we start, I want everyone to be mindful, yes, because I am a founder of mindful dating. I'm teaching women how to date mindfully. So the first step to approach dating mindfully is to bring your attention to the moment and switch off any distractions, be present, close other tabs, and give this webinar 100% of your attention. Okay, so can you do this for me? I would really appreciate that. So I also wanted to let you know that I always reward people who are committed. So if you stay with me until the end of this masterclass, I will share with you a free guide on how to date like a high-value woman and attract truly. And in order to receive this guide, you need to connect with me on Instagram. My Instagram is called Mindful Dating with Magda. You can just send me a hello message and just type give, and I will be happy to send you a guide. Of course, if you want to stay in touch, you can also give a follow. Yeah, so you can find me under Mindful Dating with Magda. Yeah, so this is my Instagram. If somebody wants to connect with me, I'm also happy to share the link in the comment if somebody wants to connect with me. Also, we have like a small Q&A at the end of the session. So if you have any questions, please keep them until the end of the session. And for those who don't know me, I would love to introduce myself, because probably you are wondering why I'm talking about dating and relationships. You know who I am. So let me introduce myself. My name is Magda. I'm originally from Poland, from Warsaw, but I've been living in the UK for 11 years already, so quite a long time. I'm based in Scotland, and I am a mindful dating coach and social psychologist, founder of Mindful Dating. I created a signature program called Mindful Dating Queen. I have experience working for some leading matchmaking agencies in the UK. I had experience organizing hundreds of dating events in the dating industry, and overall over 10 years in the dating industry. So quite a lot, yeah? And what I'm doing, I help independent, ambitious, professional women break their patterns of unhealthy relationships, be true to themselves, reclaim their confidence, and learn how to attract authentic and lasting love by using my mindful dating strategy. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm really passionate about what I'm doing. It's not just my job, it's my big passion. And also, as you can see, I love spending time also with my clients. I organize lots of events. I organize something what I call dating boot camps. I organize some of them in London and in Lisbon in Portugal. So I love creating this community of open-minded women who really want to attract this amazing relationship. And in my whole career, I work with over 300 women from 40 different countries. And one of them was Nicolina, who came to me over 2 years ago. And when she came to me, she was just one step from giving up on love. She's a really smart, lovely lady. She tried almost everything, but nothing really worked for her. So when she came to me, she was really frustrated. She was drained about dating. She didn't know what she's doing wrong. And after spending a couple months together with Nicolina and working on these 9 steps, which I will be sharing with you today, she attracted her soulmate. And actually, this year she got married, and I had the pleasure to actually be invited for her wedding. Yeah. And also a bit more about my personal life. I'm happily married. Actually, I'll be celebrating my 5th wedding anniversary next month, but my love life wasn't always magical. And now I would like to ask you, what are your challenges in dating? What is the hardest part of dating for you? Do you attract like passive men, men who don't take any initiative? Do you attract men who are emotionally unavailable? Or maybe you are always the one who is taking responsibility in relationships? Or maybe you are like overgiver in relationships, or do you often feel burnout when you date? Please let me know in the comment section. I would love to hear what is the biggest challenge for you right now in dating. So please share in the comment section. Let me know. I'd love to know what are your biggest challenges in dating right now. Please let me know in the comment section what is the biggest problem. Yes, I can see burnout, too many people not on the same page, commitment. So I guess attracting men, all of them. I didn't even list all the potential challenges which you might have, ladies, because it will take probably another few slides. But I can see that most of the time it's about finding the right match, finding somebody who wants to commit, somebody who wants to have kids, finding quality single men who are also interested in you, not on the same page. Yeah, okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing. I can see that some people are writing similar things. So let me be honest, when I was single before I met my husband, I also struggled with dating, even though I have a master's degree in psychology, and believe me, I read hundreds of really smart books about psychology, relationship, and dating. But I couldn't implement this knowledge in real life, and I was going through roller coasters all the time. I was going through roller coasters. I was trying to find the solutions, and I went through like cycles of attracting men who are not ready to commit, men who are not emotionally unavailable. So if you met me like 8-10 years ago, you would actually not recognize me, not because I've changed so much, but because of my mindset. I was like having victim mentality. I always I struggle really to take the responsibility for my love life. But outside, I was really over independent, very self-sufficient, focused on my career. So I always was saying, oh, it's just, I'm not just attracting the right type of people. And I was blaming men all the time, yes, and saying it's just their fault. I can't find the right one. Yeah. Um, and when I attracted relationships, very often I had a certain role in relationships. I was a fixer most of the time, or somebody who is rescue other people. I always was attracting men who needs to be helped, or men who needs to be inspired, or men who are a bit passive. And I was trying to fix it. I was watching some YouTube videos, I was following some coaches, I was reading some books, but nothing was really changing outside. Even if sometimes I could see an improvement for a couple of months, then after some time I was falling into some really old patterns, and it was really frustrating, because I couldn't really focus on my life, on my career. It was very disturbing, to be really honest. Yeah. So as I mentioned, actually this is the really old picture of me, and I was attracting men who I just didn't feel like they're on my level. Men who very often they were in the process of looking for a job, they needed my help with something, men who basically are not taking an initiative, men who are a bit shy. So I always was the one who was driving the relationship, yeah? Or I was attracting men who were very inspired and very interested at the beginning, and then changing their mind and ghosting on me, yeah? So please let me know if it ever happened to you. Let me know in the comment section if it ever was your experience, and let me know what types of men have you been attracting so far? How would you categorize them? Like players, womanizers, passive men, men who are need to be rescued? Please let me know in the comment section what types of men do you attract? I would love to hear. Yeah, so men with commitment problems, men who don't respect me. I can relate to being a rescuer. Men who treat me with disrespect. Seems to go great at the beginning, but then no matching, emotionally unavailable, avoidant. Yeah. So I had to go through the journey. It was a really roller coaster. I really had to crash one day, when I realized, after being in the third wrong relationship, that something is wrong, that I'm repeating these patterns, I'm attracting men who just drain my energy. So one day I just decided to start from the scratch, take a break from dating, get some mentorship, and do everything from the beginning and not look for any shortcuts anymore. So I started with creating a completely new identity, what I call now a mindful dating queen identity. What I really need to change to attract a man on my level. So this webinar is about shifts which I would recommend you to implement in your life to attract a man on your level. Okay, so let's get started. Yes, how to attract a man on your level. Step number one, your mindset. Because in my opinion, there are three types of people on this planet. And there's actually a fourth category as well. But the three main categories are people who are victims, rescuers, and projectors. Okay, so let me explain to you, because I'm sure you have some understanding. So what are the signs that you have this victim mindset in dating? So maybe, you are not happy with your current situation, but you refuse to make any effort toward changing your situation. Yes. Or you already give up. Yeah. Maybe also you have this tendency to be very critical towards yourself, that you see your flaws, you don't feel enough, and basically you just don't feel like you deserve love. Yes, and even when you start dating, you have this tendency to catastrophize everything. Yes, and expecting the worst. Yes, so basically you feel like whatever you are doing, you are just completely stuck. Yeah, please let me know in the comment section if you ever felt like this. If you can see that sometimes maybe you have this victim mentality in dating, yes, that whatever you do, you feel stuck, you feel drained, you don't have energy, you don't know what you're doing wrong. Then the second category are rescuers, fixers. Yes, very strong women. That was me, by the way. This is the category of women who are strong, that are doing good at their career, women who basically have the direction in life, but they are attracting very often people who need to be healed. Yes, and very often you have this role of being a healer, fixer, because you see this as an opportunity to give love in the form of rescue. Yeah, so you give love in the hope of trying to save or fix it, because this is probably the dynamic which you've learned in your childhood. Yeah, so what is the mindset? Very often people with this mindset, they are perfectionists. Yes, so they might have this expectations of themselves and others. Sometimes also they feel like they have better solutions than others. Yeah, so when you hear about others problems, you are the person who really want to help. Yes, this is your first reaction whenever you hear the person you like or you are dating stating that they have some challenges, emotional issues, you feel like you really want to help them straight away. Yes, that you are always the one who is a fixer, rescuer. Yeah, and once you start fixing them, what happens, you forget about yourself. Yes, you feel absolutely focused on them, that you no longer even think about your issues or your worries. Yeah, so very often you put your partners on pedestal. And then we have a third category, which I called projector. So let me explain what is a projection in psychology. I'm sure that many of you already came across this term, but let me explain this. So when we talk about projection, it happens when someone attributes her or his insecurities, feelings, desires, urges, anger, weaknesses, fears, anxieties, negativities, shame, whatever, onto another person or to a group of people. Yeah. So sometimes, if you are a projector and you are scared of the relationships, you might say that men are scared of relationships, or men are not interested in commitment. But very often, when we actually attract emotionally unavailable men, and actually, I had a webinar about this. Maybe some of you already had a chance to listen to this webinar. Is that very often when we attract emotionally unavailable men or men who have some fear of commitment, it might be a reflection of something what's going on inside us. Yes, that sometimes we don't feel worthy of this loving relationship. We don't feel lovable. We have a strong fear of relationships. Yeah, so this is something on a really deep level. Yeah, so please let me know who you are at this stage. Yes, let me know, how do you see yourself? I can see lots of comments coming. Yes, I sabotage myself, victim, yeah, rescuer, combo, victim and projector. Yeah, so first thing we need to know, what's going on. Yes, what type of person I am at the moment. Yes, and then the step number 2 is to acknowledge your fears. Yes, because one of the biggest fear which is holding women back, and men as well, but this is webinar for women, is a fear of rejection. Yes, and sometimes we are not aware of this fear. But how can you recognize that you have this fear of rejection in you? So you don't feel enough, and you can put anything here. Not enough I'm not enough smart, not enough attractive, not enough smart, not enough funny, not enough rich, not enough well-traveled, not enough whatever. Yeah? Or you might have this thought like, people leave me. All men always leave me. Yes, I will get hurt. What happens if I invest my time and emotions into a man and then he ghosts me? Yeah. So let me know if you ever had these thoughts. Yes, please, or something else. Feel free to share. Yes, please let me know if you ever had these thoughts. Yeah. So if you want to date, you need to quit using your fear of rejection as an excuse, okay? Because if you bring your fears to the dating scenario, guess what happens? You will keep attracting the same type of people, the same scenarios. Actually, addressing this fear of rejection is one of the biggest tasks when it comes to finding love. Because guess what? What is on the other side of the fear? Yes, on one side we have fear, and this is something for you to reflect. What is on the other side of fear? Any ideas? What is on the other side of fear? Please let me know in the comment section if you have any ideas what is on the other side of fear. I would love to hear if somebody wants to share. Love. On the other side of fear is love. Yes, because when we are in the energy of fear, we shut down, we don't trust. Yeah, we actually sabotage ourselves. Yes, but when we overcome fear, then we open up for a connection. Yes, of course, I see some comments coming. We actually open up for love. Yes, somebody said love. Amazing, Gabi. Amazing. You put love. So when we have a courage to overcome fear, we are open for a connection. Yes, we are open for love. But if we are in the energy of fear, guess what we attract when we are in energy of fear? We attract, yes, situations which will actually bring more fear in our life. Yes, we will keep repeating the same patterns. Yeah. So then the step number 3 is having clarity. Yeah, and now I already have exercise for you. If you don't have a pen, just grab it quickly, get a notebook. So what I want you to do, this is an exercise, is to make a list that describes your perfect partner, but not just his physical attributes and perfect nature, but their essence, how they express themselves in the world and how you are together. And you can also think about day-to-day life, who is he? Who is your soulmate? How would you describe him? Please let me know in the comment section. And once you do this exercise, you can take a screenshot. Now it's a good time if somebody wants to take a screenshot or take a note of this. Yes, how would you describe your soulmate? Then I want you to ask yourself some questions, very important questions. Am I all of these things on the list? Yes. So because we attract what we are. Yes. Do I want someone to be all of that wonderful stuff for me? If I were that person on the list, would I want to be with me? Yes. What can I change so that I am more authentic and I really want to, and I really would like to be with me? Yeah. What needs to change in the way I present and express myself in the world? Yeah. How am I with other people and how do I subtly demand they are with me? Yes. What needs to shift inside me so that I can live that day-to-day dream with the love of my life? Yeah. So I really want you to ask yourself this really, really powerful questions. Yes. Because I believe that attracting a soulmate is an inside job. Yeah. So please type 1 if you agree with me that attracting a soulmate is an inside job. Yes, please let me know in the comment section if you feel like, yes, something needs to be done here. I need to make some shifts to attract my soulmate. Yeah, please let me know in the comment section if you agree with me. Yeah. Um, so it's so important to actually be aligned with the list which you create. Yes. And be the person who you want to attract. Yes. Because if you don't do this inner work, you will attract your shadow. Yes. So we talk about all these fears. Yes. So if you don't do this work, you attract a shadow, someone who will reflect your darker side and your fears. Yes, so you will not attract the better half. Yeah, so this is very important. Lots of people want to skip this part because it doesn't seem like easy, or they don't know how to do it. Yeah, but this is like essential. Yes, when it comes to attracting love. So my approach to dating is a mindful approach. Yes, because we talk about mindful dating, and mindful dating, let's guess, it starts with connecting with yourself. It is not about jumping straight away and attracting anyone. It is about finding the one. So if you want to date mindfully, I want you to take your time. Okay? When I'm talking about mindful dating, I mean that I want you continuously check in with yourself on a mental, emotional, and physical level and reassess the situation. Make sure it's always steered in the direction that you want. Yeah, because this is a self-care and mindfulness applied into your dating life. Yes, it's not just about going with the flow, going on free dates and deciding to be in a serious exclusive relationship. Yeah, you need to really ask yourself, is this what I want? Yes, and if the answer isn't yes, then it's a no. Yeah, so this is very important because I can see that lots of people are dating and they are not checking in with themselves, and they find themselves after a few months in a situationship or relationship which is not meeting their needs. And I believe that a woman of high value moves with intention, not with uncertainty. I believe that mindful dating is about intention. It's about being intentional when you date. Yeah. So it means that you know what type of man you want to attract. Yeah. And if you are unable to be honest with yourself about your needs and feelings, how actually can you build emotional intimacy with another person? Yeah. So it always starts with us. If we don't have this clarity on who we are, we attract the wrong type of people to our life. Yeah. So let me know if you resonate with this webinar. Let me know if you enjoy it. Please let me know in the comment section. I would love to hear how are you feeling. Do you enjoy it? Send me some love. I would love to hear from everyone. How do you enjoy it? Step number 5, feminine energy. Okay, let me know in the comment section if you ever actually came across, yes, this term of feminine energy, because we live in a really masculine world. We really like compete quite a lot at work. We compete with other people. It's becoming about survival and competition and disconnection. Yeah, but feminine energy is about being, it's about being present, it's about being connected to your heart, to your emotions. It is about being mindful. So, what are the signs that you are not in your feminine energy, ladies? Yeah. So the first sign is that you struggle to attract high quality men, and instead you attract men who might appear great at first, but then as soon they reveal their weaknesses, you see that maybe they are not able to perform sexually, or they are lacking emotional awareness, or they are not able to connect, or they have zero interest in a long-term commitment. Yeah. Or another sign that you are not in this feminine energy, healthy feminine energy, it means that you assume that men are intimidated by your achievements and independence. Yeah. But the truth is that high quality men do want a woman who is independent and proud, and they will be proud of her achievements. Yeah. And another sign that you might not be in a healthy feminine energy is that you just don't have any space in your love life. In your life, sorry. So you are always the person who is doing, getting things done, planning, and doing more. So you are living in a state of constant business, stress, and feeling overwhelmed. Yeah. You're always thinking about what to do next. Yeah. And you feel guilty when you spend time on yourself. Yeah. Please let me know if that's you, that sometimes you can see that you have these patterns. Yes, please let me know in the comment section. Yeah. And I wanted to share something with you because I also work with men time to time. I mostly work with women, but I have some male clients as well. And they said to me many times, that they can meet the most beautiful woman in a room, but be bored after 5 minutes of conversation with her. Because a man needs depth in order to commit, not just a physical connection. So, in order to create this depth, we need to be mindful. We need to be in our feminine energy. If we are not, then it's very difficult to create this emotional connection with a man. Yeah. So, step number 6, ladies. Yeah, mindful dating. So, mindful dating definitely is not a fast food energy. Yeah, it's not just about jumping into relationships. So, if you're trying to rush the process, and it happens to you very often, especially you have anxious attachment style, and you are going to skip over some clear indicators that the other person is giving you. Yeah, so it basically means that you might miss out on some red flags and you are living in a fantasy world. Yeah. So you might actually end up entering a relationship with a person who is not good for your nervous system. So it means that you will feel anxious and insecure most of the time, constantly feeling mistrust, and you feel like you need to check in on what they are doing most of the time. Yeah. So please let me know if you ever felt like this, that you date somebody, you feel insecure, you feel like you are not sure about his feelings, you don't know what's going on. Please let me know if it ever happened to you. I'd love to know. Because mindful dating is about going through some stages. I'm teaching actually women, that's what I'm teaching in my programs, how to go from the first interaction, doesn't matter if it's an online interaction, offline interaction, to actually being in a healthy relationships. And we need to go through some certain stages, not just go on a free date to make this decision. There is a process um, behind it. Yeah. So what we need to do is to develop a high value woman identity, because your sense of self-worth determines your relationship standards. Yes, because if you don't value yourself, you actually subconsciously send this message to others. It means that, I don't deserve to be treated well and with respect. Yes. So my heart is broken when I see that lots of women are even don't know what their deal breakers are, that they are not clear on their boundaries. Yeah. Because when we don't value ourselves, we don't respond to ourselves. So basically, we deny what we feel and what we need. Yes. So it means that actually deny and lose ourselves in the relationships. Yeah. So then very often when we have this dynamic, we put others' needs above our own, and often we might not even know what we really want or what we really need. Yeah. So that's also what I'm teaching is like what unhealthy dating behaviors and habits you need to give up to attract love. Yes. Because maybe some of them will come to the timeline, when you start relationships that maybe you put other people's in pedestal too quickly. Yeah. Let me know in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. Let's make it like interactive. What do you feel like you need to give up? What habits, what behaviors in order to attract a healthy, loving relationship? So we have people pleasing. That's a good one, a very big one, very common one. Yes, my trauma. Yes, impatience. Love that. Yes, because love needs patience. Yeah, put my needs first, my body self-image, pursuing demand, people pleasing, not opening up to people. Amazing examples. Yeah, amazing. I love that. Not setting less than I deserve. Opening too quickly without being reciprocal. Ability to trust. Amazing. I love that. Thank you so much for sharing. Step number 8, understanding man. And this is huge, because we need to not just listen what they say, but pay attention to their actions, what they do, how they show up for us, what they do between the dates, what is their communication like. Yeah. And another thing is that sometimes we assume that men wants from us what we want from them. You know what we want from men? We want to feel understood and seen. But do you know what men want from us? They want to be validated. They want to feel validated and appreciated. You know, I really want you to take a note of this because this is huge, and unfortunately, we women forget how to do it, how many men nowadays don't feel validated and appreciated? Ladies, believe me, many of them, that's why they don't show up for you because they don't feel validated and appreciated. Yeah. So we need to understand their way of thinking, their psychology. It is about us taking responsibility for our part, but also understanding how they operate. And I feel like there are so many myths and stereotypes about men. And actually, in my team, I work, with a male dating coach. And that's what I'm teaching women. I'm teaching women about male perspective on dating, because there's so many like advices online, mainstream advice, and sometimes I can hear things like some men fear commitment and intimacy, but it's exactly the same with women. There are plenty of women who fear commitment and intimacy. So this isn't gender specific. Yeah. There are men who want commitment. There are men who really want to have family and kids and attract the happy, lovely relationship. Yeah. So that is very, very important. Yes, to also understand the other side, other perspective. Yeah. Or that men aren't encouraged to engage with their feelings. Yes, some of them have difficulties. I agree to express their feelings, but ladies, we can do things to help them to open up. We just need to learn how to create a safe space for them to open up. Yeah. So this is very important because if we don't understand men, how we can actually connect with them on a deep level. Yeah. So the step number 9 is mindful dating strategy, because finding love is not a marathon. Finding love is a marathon, not a sprint. And I've seen this so many times with people that people just want to rush into relationships. They don't want to give themselves time to get to know somebody. And it starts in a very early stage, when you create your dating profile. And believe me, I know what I'm talking about because I've seen hundreds of dating profiles in my dating dating career, and I see that when women create their dating profiles, they don't do it mindfully. They don't really fully express themselves. They are not fully authentic. They don't create dating profiles which truly really portray their personality. Yeah, and then we expect that we put in nice photos, write two sentences about us, and attract the right type of person. It's not going to work, not in this modern way of dating. Yeah. And then another mistake which I see when it comes to strategy is not asking the right type of questions, not building this emotional rapport which I mentioned about before. Yeah. So very often we just jump, into asking questions like, oh, how was your weekend? Where do you work? Things like that. Yeah. But the thing which we need to really practice is asking questions which can bring some feelings or some memories to connect with their emotional state. Yeah. So even asking questions like, what was the most significant memory from your childhood? Or what achievement are you most proud of in your career? Or what was a significant event that made you rethink your beliefs? Yeah. So this is the way, this is an art to actually ask the right type of questions, on a date. And that's what I'm doing as well. I'm actually teaching women how to ask the right type of questions. And I'm teaching women how to filter men out, to how to recognize red and green flags when you go on dates so you are not wasting your precious time on the wrong type of people. Yeah. And there is a bonus step, which I called accountability and blind spots. Yeah. Because the question is, and I really want you to be like very honest with yourself right now and tell me the truth. Do you think you are good at keeping yourself accountable? Yes, when you say that you want to do something, do you do it or not? Or when you start dating, how often do you stay on dating apps? Do you put 100% of your energy or maybe 50% or 20 or 10? Let me know. How much energy do you put into your dating life? Yes, let me know. 50%, somebody said. Yeah. Let me know how much energy do you put? Too much, 40. Mm-hmm. It's not much, 10. So how your love life would look like if you keep repeating the same patterns over and over again, yes? And put only 20% or 40%, yeah? So my question is, do you want to stop attracting men from a place of being a victim, fixer, Mother Teresa? Please let me know. Yes, and do you actually want to put 100% of your energy? Please let me know. Give me yes if that's you. If you want to actually attract men who are on your level, but you know that you need to do something to attract men. You need to go through all these 9 steps or even 10 because it was a bonus step if you want to attract a man on your level. Yeah. So now I want you to do another exercise like who do you need to become? What is this next level you? To attract this man who you are dreaming about. Yes. What is different about her? Yes. So some of you mentioned like stop people pleasing, break some patterns. So what steps do you need to take to become her and attract the relationship you deserve? Please let me know. Yes. What do you think? Like what steps are required to attract the love of your life? Yeah. So this is a picture of my another client. Her name is Jenny. I met her 4 years ago. When she came to me, she was a single mom of 3 boys, just after divorce because her husband, ex-husband, cheated on her. And she was in a place of darkness, believe me. When she didn't trust men, she felt like all men are the same, like typical victim mentality. But she knew that there are some blind spots which she can't identify, that she needs to get another perspective, that she needs to do things differently because she can't expect different results by doing the same things over and over again. So she joined one of my programs. We completely up-level her identity, the way she thinks about herself, about men, dating, and just after a few months, she attracted her partner on Match.com. By the way, she used Match.com before. It's not like she just signed up after the course, but she approached dating with a completely different energy. She showed up in a different energy, and she attracted her partner, and now he's her husband. So how do you want your love life to look like in 2025, ladies? You know, we still have a couple of months until 2025 will start. So where do you see yourself in 2025? Where do you want to be? Let me know. Do you want to be in a relationship? Let me know if that's your goal and you want to be in a relationship. Yeah, I would love to know. Yes. How do you want to celebrate your birthday next year and some other important moments in your life? Please let me know in the comment section. Do you want to be in this relationship? Is it your priority? Is it your like hard desire? Please let me know. Do you want to attract a man who is in a healthy masculine energy, somebody who will cherish and adore you? Yes? And would it be useful to actually have like a clear roadmap to attract a healthy and exciting relationship? Yeah, please let me know in the comment section. Yeah, but let's be honest with yourself. Yes, how your strategy has worked for you so far. Yes, like how many times you went through this roller coaster, how many times you took a break, how many times you repeat some old patterns. Do you feel like you can do it on your own? Yeah, let's be honest with yourself. Yeah, because ladies, I have some exciting announcements. I also have a Q&A, so don't worry, after this announcement I'm having Q&A, so if you have any questions, please keep them until the end. But before we have a Q&A, I just wanted to tell you about something what I've created 5 years ago, something what already helped hundreds of women like you, women, single women, women who want to break the pattern of attracting unhealthy relationships, connect to their inner magnetism, and attract a relationship of their dreams. I've created a program for women who want to uplevel their identity, women who really want to attract their soulmate, somebody who they can connect with on many levels, spiritual, intellectual, emotional, and create this amazing life. So this program is giving you like a roadmap, like exact steps to attract your mindful soulmate. And this program already helped hundreds of women going from a place of having self-sabotaging mindset, being frustrated, disconnected, to a place of actually attracting more mindful connections, attracting men who are ready for commitment. Yes, attracting a man who will be the right man, somebody who will make you feel protected, supported, and cherished. Yeah. So you can even see a couple of pictures of my past clients, women who didn't know what they are doing wrong, women who felt like they've tried already everything and nothing really worked for them. Yes. And it was like Nicolina, it was like Jenny. So all of them didn't know what they are doing wrong and how to attract their soulmate. But with my help, my team, my mentorship, and helping them to actually implement this strategy in life, in dating life, they attracted their soulmates. Yeah. So I've created a very unique mindful dating framework which helps you to go through all the steps and implement them in your love life. Yes, because sometimes when we do things on our own, we don't know what we are doing wrong. We don't see our blind spots. Yeah. So during this program, we start with inner work. We first focus on building this foundation, psychological foundation, and building your confidence to attract the right type of men. So we focus on breaking some old patterns, creating this unshakable confidence and self-esteem, helping you to reconnect with this feminine energy so you become magnetic to high value men, and then implement the strategy in real life, yes, and understand how men think and how to go from the process of attraction to commitment, yes, and actually maintaining this healthy relationship, yeah. So this is a program which the minimum commitment is 7 weeks up to 6 months, and this program helps you to build a strong foundation for dating. And then the second part is more practical, and it's about creating a strategy to attract your soulmate without going through common pitfalls, yeah. So this program would help you to create like a new blueprint for a healthy, loving relationships. It will help you to reconnect with your feminine energy and will help you to become radiant to quality men. Yes. And I believe that women who understand this dynamic, feminine, masculine, are women who are attract men who are seeking for a long-term relationship. So we teach women how to connect with a man's heart. So I also work with a male dating coach. His name is Arturo. He's a communication expert. So this is something what lots of women find valuable, finding this perspective. Yeah. I also organize dating boot camps in London, in Lisbon, and I'm teaching women how to implement all the skills in real life, how to put theory into practice. And what is even more important for me is creating this amazing sisterhood, this community of women who want to empower and support each other, women who are on the same boat and have the same goal. So this is so empowering. Yeah. So if you join this program, by the end of this program, you will become the most feminine, radiant, and sensual version of yourself. You will learn how to actually uplevel your confidence level, how to break from all these dating patterns which are not serving you anymore. Yes, you will discover the strategy to attract quality men online and offline, to go on quality dates and attract men who are ready for commitment. So as I mentioned, I also work with a group of experts, with clinical psychologists, with dating app photographer, with a stylist, and we also have some bonuses for action takers. But to be able to join this program, it's not a program for everyone. It's a program for people who are ready to actually take the responsibility, yes, for their love life. So if you want to join this program, we do assessment calls, and there is a reason for this, because we want to attract people who are really prioritizing their love life, people who really want to uplevel their love life, people who really want to implement this strategy, people who are done with creating excuses, having a victim mindset, people who really will empower also the rest of the group. Yes, so this is not a program for everyone. Yes, this is like for women who are really ready to attract the next level you, do the work, and feel empowered in dating. Yes, but this is like a non-obligation call. This is just to see, what is actually blocking you in your love life. See if how we can help you, what is blocking you, and what steps you need to take to attract a dream relationship. So I've just shared the link in the comment section. If that's you, we've just opened a few spots. If that's not you, that's absolutely okay. We're not putting any pressure. Anyway, it's like a non-obligation call. Yes, I've just shared the link. The worst case scenario, after this call, you might get more clarity on your situation and what steps you need to take. Yeah, so this is like absolutely no pressure call. I've just put the link if somebody wants to book this call with me and my team. And also, before we start the Q&A, I have one more announcement. If you are not ready to take actions now, I have this amazing announcement that I'm actually hosting a free 5-day course on how to rediscover yourself and date with confidence and value. And this course starts in 2 weeks' time, from Monday to Friday, and recordings will be available. So this course is from Monday the 9th of September until Friday the 13th of September. And this is an amazing course. I also would be sharing some parts of my mindful dating strategy, and I'll be teaching you how to break the pattern of attracting the wrong types of men, what habits you need to let go of, and behaviors. Why do modern women struggle in love life? Yes, so you will discover my mindful approach, which will completely change the way you approach dating. And then I will teach you how to rediscover yourself, how to date with value and confidence and attract mindful love. And then on a day 4, we'll have a guest speaker, Arturo from my team. We will have some role playing. There will be amazing Q&A session, and we'll teach you how to connect emotionally with men, how to actually connect with a man, and how to get a commitment. So if you want to join this 5-day course, I'm sharing right now in the comment section a link to the group where this 5-day course will take place. Yes. So this is an amazing opportunity to join this 5-day course. It's free of charge, but people who want to book a call now and join the program will get some amazing bonuses which will be not available any in the future. Yes, so we have something really amazing for action takers. And this is an amazing plan for this 5-day course, which I'm super, super excited about. Yes, I've just shared the link in the comment section. Each session lasts 1 hour. Yeah. So during this 5-day course, you will learn a lot, like how to claim your worth, how to build your confidence in dating, how to communicate with men, how to break the pattern of attracting men who are like flaky and passive. So this is something, it's like amazing opportunity. Even if you can't join us live, you can still join this group, and basically you can access recordings through this group. Yeah, so this is like an amazing opportunity. I've just shared the link. So I look forward to connecting with everyone who joined this 5-day course. And also, because this is almost the end, but not the end, because now I'm starting Q&A. If you would like to get this free copy of my guide on how to date like a high value woman, you can get it through Instagram. So if you send me a message on Instagram and say, Magda, please send me a free guide. If you say hello, if you want to then give a follow, then I will send you this guide. Okay, so this is also for people who stay with me until this part of the session. Yeah, and now what I would love to do, I would like to take a couple of questions. So if you have any questions for me, I would really, really appreciate if you now type your question in the comment section. Okay, so I would love to take your questions right now. How to do the 5-day course? You need to join a private Facebook group. In order to join 5-day course, you need to join this 5-day course, which is taking part in my private group. Yeah, so I shared the link to Facebook group. I'm happy to share the link. Once again, I'm posting all the links. You need to just join the Facebook group. Yeah. Yes, I don't use Instagram. Can I access the guide still? Yes, you can connect with me on Facebook. Yes, if you don't use Instagram, you can just connect with me on Facebook. I'm happy to send the link to my Facebook, so you can also connect with me there. Yeah. So any questions regarding dating and the session which I've just delivered, I would be happy to answer questions. Okay, I can see that some questions are coming. High quality men are at the top of the pyramid and the top is small. All women want the same guy, judging by supply and demand. How do you deal with this? It's an ever competitive world where most men focus a lot on younger women with a great looks. So firstly, that's exactly what I was talking about. I'm not sure if you had the opportunity to hear this part. I was talking about feminine energy, how magnetic and radiant it can be. And I also work with men, and very often they say that even if they enter a room and see the most beautiful woman in a room, but they are not attracted to their energy, or they approach her but they don't feel this depth, they don't feel this attraction, they will not pursue this. Imagine there are so many beautiful women on this world, actresses, singers, entrepreneurs who are single. They have an amazing look, but for some reason there is struggle. Jennifer Lopez, recently I was just reading an article about her divorce. Yeah, so that's the thing. This is firstly what you need to work on is your self-worth, how you see yourself, your self-image, your identity, how you see yourself, why you're worthy of love. Secondly, it is about attracting a man who can see your value, because if you only perceive your value through your appearance, your age, and things like that, then you will attract men who will mirror your insecurities. Yes, what we can do is just look at the inside, how I can love myself more, how I can feel more worthy of love. And then the next question is also about feminine energy. Yes, because the attraction comes from feminine energy, this magnetism. So I really recommend you to join my 5-day course, because I would be diving into this topic much more in detail, and I'll give more examples. So it'll be amazing if you join. What dating site is the best, and how much should you put about yourself on your profile? So this is a bit generic question, and I don't believe that there is one dating site which is good for everyone. We need to take into consideration your location, your age, who you want to attract. So it's very difficult to give one site and say this is the best one. I'm so sorry, but for example, when I work with my clients, I need to firstly gather all this information, and then based on this overview, we give recommendations, because my clients met somebody on Match.com, Good Site, Elite Singles, Coffee Meets Bagel, Bumble, Hinge. But it wasn't just about the dating site. It was about, of course, their profile, what they put in the profile. The more authentic, the more honest you are, the more genuine, the better for you. On some dating apps, you have a limit of words like Hinge, Bumble, you can't write much. If you want to write a bit more, Match.com, Elite Singles, but really depends, yeah? But this is a very generic questions, yeah? I would really focus on portraying your personality in your profile. So that's what I would definitely address. How direct should I be about what I want on my app profile? I would focus on what I'm attracted to, what I find attractive. Don't focus on what you don't want. Yes, because this is very unattractive, something what puts people off. Focus on qualities, focus on how you see a relationship. Yes. But don't use like demanding language. Yes, because also this is like something what men don't like. Uh, Regarding the cost, it's something, we discuss on the call. Really depends. We have like lots of payments plans. We have different programs. That's something what we discuss when we speak to somebody, because everyone's situation is different. Different people require a different level of support. Yes, and first we want to see if actually, if we can actually help you or not. Yeah. So I have attachment issues and always need a man in my life, but I end up as a fuck buddy or just bit on the side. How do I make them like me how I like them? I don't sleep with people straight away. I make them wait, but I still get the same response. Oh, I think we have one man on this call. If I'm right. Unfortunately, this is only for women. This class is only for women, not for men. But in general, I think also a woman could ask this question. So I answered this question shortly. It comes to emotional connection. Probably there is no enough intimacy and emotional connection between you and this person. Yes, so in order to get this commitment, we need to go through some stages. Yeah, maybe it happens too quickly, maybe there is not enough connection, emotional connection, intimacy, the base, the foundation is very weak. That's why. Somebody asked about recording. Okay, I'll take a note of this, what you are saying. How do you screen who is good for you? Lovely question. Yes, but again, it always starts with you. Yes, because for example, if you want to attract, if you're first, you need to be clear on what you want and what you don't want. Yes, so let's give you an example. You don't want to attract somebody who has got a problem with alcohol. Yes, or somebody who has got a pattern of, I don't know, short relationships and not being committed. Yeah. So then what we need to see is like we need to ask questions based on what we want in this person or what we don't want. Yes. And we need to also observe somebody's behavior. Yeah. So, for example, if you date somebody and you see that this person, for example, he never has got time for you at the weekends because every weekend he's going party with his friends, and this is a deal breaker for you, it means that yes, this is something you shouldn't pursue, basically. Yes, because you are wasting your time. Yes, what we should look for in a relationship in the early stage is consistency. This is one of the most important things which I think every single woman should look for when you date. Yes, because if there is no consistency, if you date somebody who shows up one day and then he disappears, and then after 1 month he comes back, it means that something is off. Yes, so we really need consistency. Yes, we need to make sure that there is consistency. Then what we really want as well is to make sure that somebody who is aligned with our values. Yes, so for example, if you want to at some point get married and have kids, you should ask this person in a quite early stage of the relationship what this person is looking for, or what qualities does he look in he's looking for in a partner. How does he see himself in a few years time? But this is also something what we will dive in more in my 5-day course, and of course this is also something what I'm exploring really in depth in my program Mindful Dating Queen. But I give you some examples. Is it wrong to get physical in the first couple of dates, or is it wise to wait and get to know a person for 2-3 months before getting physical? What I always advise is to firstly agree on being in an exclusive relationship before being exclusive. I would say the more time you give to yourself, the better for you. Yes, because for us women, we have a hormone called oxytocin. Yeah. So if we actually have sex with somebody too quickly, we might change the way we perceive somebody. Yes, we might attach very, very quickly. Yes. So dealing with this over attachment is also an important thing when it comes to dating. So really amazing questions, and actually what I wanted to say is that we will also have this Q&A, even longer Q&A during my 5-day course, because I will have a guest speaker. His name is Arturo. He's a member of my team. So when you join my 5-day course, you will have a chance also to ask questions to a male dating coach from my team. Yes, so once again, I'm sharing the links to my Instagram, to book a call if somebody is interested, if you need more personalized support, and for my 5-day course. Yes, so this is a chance to join. This free 5-day course is free of charge. We are having an amazing schedule for this 5-day course. So I'm very, very excited. And also I'm sharing now in the comment a link to see a schedule for this 5-day course, if you want to see what is happening day by day. Yeah. So thank you so much, everyone. I had an amazing time with all of you. Please let me know in the comment section what was your biggest takeaway from this session. I would love to know from everyone. Please let me know in the comment section. What did you like the most? What was the biggest takeaway? I would love to hear from you. Please let me know if you enjoy it. What was the biggest insight? I would love to know from everyone. So let me know. Feel free to connect with me on Instagram or some other social media platforms. I really enjoyed this session. Thank you so much for attending the session. And yes, you need to start with like what qualities you want in your partner. Yes, this will not continue tomorrow. The course is from the 9th until the 13th of September. So today we have like an introduction session, and then if you want to see more of my content, if you want to see my 5-day course, it starts on the 9th of September in a 2 weeks time, Monday to Friday. I shared the link, so feel free to join it. And if you join the group, if you want to access the recordings, you need to join the Facebook group. Yeah. So it was amazing to connect with all of you. I'm sending love to everyone, and I look forward to connecting with you during my 5-day course. Thank you so much for your attention. Thank you so much for joining this webinar and making your love life a priority. Thank you so much. Sending love to everyone. Thank you so much for a great energy. Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.